Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I want to talk to you more about Ahonex. It's an auction place for Splinterlands assets where you can sell peer-to-peer. So you set the price and maybe people buy it or maybe they don't. Maybe a buyer gets an amazing deal or maybe a seller does. It's pretty exciting, it's brand new and I'm liking it, and this is not sponsored, but I did make $4 in this video with 2 separate trades immediately. Growth of DC, recognizing value where it wasn't being priced properly. And so there's opportunity here for people who want to pay attention. If that sounds interesting, stick around. Let's get into it. Today I'm just having some fun with Ahonex. I talked about this before. It's a website where you can auction your cards off in a peer-to-peer marketplace, and the prices are what people want to pay, which is kind of fun because maybe you get some deals or maybe you could sell something for higher than it's going for on the other markets. As you can see here, we have a Flamesmith. This is a dice card. Or sorry, it's an untamed card. It's gold foil. I actually think it's a dice specifically. I'm going to place a bid here. Oh, somebody snagged it for 4. Cancel. Can I go 4? Let's go 4. Oh, it's not going to go through. So I placed a bid. 12 seconds left. 11 seconds left. It probably won't make it through. You need some. Did I get it? I think I maybe did it. Is that me? I think that's me. No, me crap. Oh no, this is silly. I think I snagged it. So check this out. Yeah, I snagged it right at the last second. So Buddy came in too hot at the 400 Spider Cider. Bid 400 with like probably a second too soon or 2 seconds too soon. Because honestly, if he had bid 2 seconds later, his bid would have went through. He would have snagged it, and yeah. I mean, it would have closed because I wouldn't have seen it fast enough. I wouldn't have been able to submit fast enough. It was 12 seconds. You got to submit your bid in order to allow time to process, in order for the blockchain to commit. Anyways, I want to make this a short video, but check this out. 400 DEC. I just bought that thing for 400.004, and we come over here to the Flamesmith, and we can see that the Flamesmith has a bid out for 600 DEC. So if I want that card, I keep it, but I don't care about that card. I mean, I have that card already, and I just wanted to prove the point that there's like opportunity that's, hiding in this context. There's ways. Like, was that challenging? Was it, difficult? No, it was like a minute of tracking the thing and having fun actually. And maybe I would have got it for 101 DEC, by the way, which would have been interesting. But now I'm going to hop in here and I'm going to grab that new C card, and I'm going to list it for, I need to see what the bid is actually. My bad. The bid was 56 cents. 56.4. Okay. Sell cards. 27,000. That's going to go through as a completed sale, and it's 200 DC in my pocket. Now, many of you aren't going to care about 200 DC, but some of you in the world probably should. Some people paying attention to this game or just getting to know this game probably should care. There's another card I pulled the trigger on earlier today from Ahonex, and there's like constantly more. A Spineback Turtle for 100 DC, I feel like that's a deal. A Summoner Alpha, a buck, I feel like that's a deal. In 4 hours, I'm going to pop back for this Hero of the Beyond. It's currently priced at 4,000 DEC, and it is the Hero of the Beyond low bid is $12. And so I'll come in and I'll throw like $7 or $8 at that thing, maybe $10 with the thing, try and pull a 20% profit like immediately. I won't be able to, with a card like that where the margins are significant, someone's going to bid last minute. So I need to bid last minute higher. So I got to just be reasonable with what profit I'd be willing to take. I'm probably going to come in and throw, I'll bid $10. If I can make $2 on that thing, great. If somebody wants to bid a little more than that and get it for themselves, good for them. Lobsterdamus, same deal, 4,000 DEC for this thing in 3 hours and 3 minutes. This thing's up. Let's stick around and watch this one. Lobsterdamus, check this out. Lobsterdamus, high bid 12.77. Which is to say that I could sell it right now for $12.77. That's 600 DC came through, by the way. So I made 200 DC on that last card. This card's going to sell for $12.77. So, and I come in here and I look 12.77 We go bids. 1277 equates to 13,500 DEC. So if I spend anything less than that, we're making profit. Let's try and bid for this thing. Let's try and bid $10. I kind of want to go lower. I kind of want to swing lower, but I kind of want to, if I could make $2 right now, yeah, I'm going to bid $10. Like part of my head goes, it's only at $4. Try and bid $5. Maybe you'll get a crazy, $7 would be awesome, right? But the problem is you get one kick at the can. And I already showed with that last card I was watching that there are more than one bidder out here. You're not the only bidder. And so if you come soft with this stuff, you might just end up losing it. And then after this auction, the next wave of auctions is 4.5 hours away. So, for 10 minutes I logged on, maybe 15, and I just watched a few. I went through and I saw what ones I wanted to be serious about. I researched the prices. And yeah, that takes some time, I guess. So it's more than like a minute or two. But it's also fun. And you've heard me talk about the game within the game in Splinterlands. It's like, how do we stretch what we can do in Splinterlands? Because we only have so much money to invest or to play with. How are we growing that? Well, playing the market is a part of that. I used to talk about flipping. This is a new way to flip cards. You can buy a card for a lower price than the value allows or reflects. And so, it's an interesting moment. And I think most people aren't paying attention to this yet, which is also interesting. Chancius the Great, 150 DEC. Now that's 11 hours away, so it'll go up. A Feral Spirit, 100 DEC. That's got to be worth it. Anyways, 39 seconds. I'm going to focus here. So come into Lobsterdamus. I like this card, by the way. Lobsterdamus is a good card. Untamed. Okay, so we're going to set our bid. We want to bid. I'm getting cheeky. 9.5. Place bid now. Probably going hard. Looks like there were other bidders. Did my bid get through? 4, 3, 2. I bid it. I took it for 95. Looks like I could have taken it for about 7,000. Look at the bid history. Somebody bid 6,800. But I went hard, and I was gonna go 10,000, but I talked myself down a little. This is the give and the take, the fun. Like, I could have guessed 7,000, and then I'd be really stoked right now because I just pulled $5. But as it is, look at this. 9,500 DEC. Let's go over the market right now. Okay, there's my 1 cc of Lobsterdamus. It's got some good PP, by the way. 1,200 PP for, well, $9. But anyways, we're definitely selling it. So we come in here with Lobsterdamus, high bid, 1275. Let's do it. So that should be 3,000 free DEC. No, 4,000 free DEC. The card came through. Okay, where'd it go? Here's my card. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it for relative, and we're going to pull. So the markets, I could list it for 18, by the way. That's the other piece of this conversation too. I could list it for 18 and just wait and see if it sells. 1272. Boom. Make it happen, Captain. So we're at 18,129 DEC. That's sale after fees. DEC is 950. Pull up the calculator. We go 1275 times 0.95 because I'm only getting 95% of the fee. So I should be getting 12,747 DEC after fees. And we take away 9,500, which is what I paid for the card. And I just made $3.25 for free, for fun. And I made 20 cents on the other card. And this is a repeatable process and function. Like there's more cards coming, and there's more cards I had opportunities to bid on, and it's fun. And this is my next target, Hero Beyond. This card here in 4 hours is currently listed for 4,000 DEC, but look, it's a high bid of 1275. I'll try and throw $8 at it and see if that works. I could go. You could be as cautious as you want about these things. There's my DEC. So I've made $4 here while I'm doing this. All right, guys. Oh, I'm going to put that back on there. So yeah, Heroes Beyond, high bid 1278, and over here currently listing for 4,000 DEC. So I'll be back in 4 hours. You could do this again and again and again. And some of the margins are bigger. The gold foils are going to be the larger margin cards, but then the alphas and betas can be pretty interesting too. And you know, if it's 100 DEC for a pit ogre, you know, one of the things is main carry cards can be a function. Like, so summoners, Chancius would, I don't necessarily go and look at the price of every monster, but Chancius the Great for 150 DC, I'm going to assume he's worth at least, you know, $2. And so then I'm going to come over here and I can Google, or not Google, but you know what I mean. Chancius is actually a high bid of $5. So there you go. And then I might leave this tab open so I can later reference it. And then in preparation for that Sentinel or Hero of Beyond, I already have it opened there. And then we come back and maybe I want to look at the Pit Ogre for 100 DEC. Is that worth my time? If I'm already there, right? If I'm already coming back for those other two. Pit Ogre. What's the deal on that guy? Reg foil. So it's selling for 10 cents. I mean, no, it's not. It's not worth it. If I wanted a Pit Ogre, sure, but I don't. And so that's a no. I could do the same if I was inclined with the Feral Spirit Alpha. That's... Oh, that is an Alpha, isn't it? I was looking at betas. Yeah, it was... The Alpha's $1. So there you go. If I could get that for practically nothing, I should take it. So I'm going to leave that up. So there's 3 bids I'm gonna follow up on. And I kind of queue up my peak monster windows like that so that I'm ready. Feral Spirit Alpha. I bet you're worth more than $1. Let's check it out. Feral. So 25 cents. Wow. 25% high bid. Now it's a $5 card, theoretically. But the question really with these cards is like, who's buying it? Like, is anybody going to buy that for $5 for BCX? And the lowest single CC 650, but that's just not going to move. So the bid is all I'm really looking at, because frankly, like, this is flippable too. You might buy it and sell it for $4 and see what happens, and that'd be a huge win maybe. But I explored the flip potential, because the flip potential, the immediate high bid, is the pathway to, you know, to certainty with respect to my profitability. There's a Valinor for 1,000 DEC. I bet that's a good deal. So actually, no. Now, no high bid at all, but 9 cent high bid is ridiculous. This is one I could take a stab at and actually be okay with holding on to. Because the single BCX price point is 40. The low BCX price point is 26. I could buy that. I would feel confident buying that for under $15 and feeling I could, you know, get 30% on my price. If I bought it for around 10, I wouldn't care that the high bid there's no high bid. I would, you know, this is a summoner I'd be happy to hold on to. I could use it in survival. You know, this is what starts to happen when you think through flipping potential. You're not just looking for cards that will sell immediately always. You're sometimes looking for cards you wouldn't mind holding, because if they don't flip, you have to hold them. And so thinking that through, having this card even for land. Yeah. So anyways, this is AhonX, and I do not get sponsored by them. This Serb gold foil, somebody keeps listing Serb gold, Mikrat. He keeps listing Serb gold foils. Single CC, it's like a $5 to $6 card. Truth is, not everybody can do what I'm doing. Meaning, if like 100 people started doing this, these cards will be bought up. But then guess what? If these cards are getting bought up and people are happy with what's happening with the price point, there'll be an increase of the card supply to this marketplace, because that's how markets work. And what would that lead to? More options, not less. And so I'm happy if you guys show up and beat me to some of these punches. But yeah, check out AhonX. And by the way, this is just one piece of it. This is the ending soon component, but you can browse other auctions too. There's not just monster cards. There's land and stuff like that. There's several pages of stuff. Auction type, cards, land plots, packs, titles, totems, avatars, whatever that is, consumables, etc. Yeah, I see people sell their midnight potions on here too, by like lots of 100 kind of thing. So check it out. All right, have an amazing day. God bless.